Welcome to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Washington and Mount Pleasant battled it out on the track yet again. But first, today's top stories. A bill aimed at cracking down on sexual exploitation of minors has passed the Iowa State House and Senate with unanimous votes of approval. The legislation, titled Senate File 84, changes state code to make first offenses of child pornography possession a Class D felony and make subsequent offenses a Class C felony. It also reduces the protections of deferred judgment in such cases, requires that offenders be denied parole or work release until they have served between 50% and 70% of their maximum sentence. And it also spells out a restitution process for the victims of such crimes. The bill was heavily influenced by former Washington County Attorney John Gish and current Assistant Washington County Attorney Shane McChurch. The lawmakers met several times to draft the bill, which also criminalizes attempts to entice undercover police agents who pose as minors and establishes new legal definitions of electronic stalking. Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors and KLJ Radio are celebrating their nominations for the Mount Pleasant Chamber of Commerce Small Business of the Year Award. Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors owner Heather Lichty said her business offers furniture, floors, mattresses, area rugs, and other home furnishings, and is grateful to be part of the supportive community. KLJ Sales and General Manager Katie Johansson added that the radio station takes pride in serving Southeast Iowa with radio news, sports, weather, and community information since 1970. The Mount Pleasant Chamber of Commerce utilizes Small Business Week each year to highlight nominated businesses and thank those that offer building blocks for the community. The Chamber will announce the winner of the Small Business of the Year Award on Friday, May 5th at 8 a.m. in the Union Block building. The Washington County Board of Supervisors has unanimously passed a proclamation designating May as Community Action Month in support of community action groups like HACAP, which offers essential services including utility payments, food banks, housing assistance, and job placements. HACAP has been serving the area for 58 years, and its director, Renella Crawford, said that the Community Action Agency serves 99% of all American counties, providing life-changing services to help families achieve financial stability. There are more than 16 community action agencies in Iowa. Crawford said that these groups were a radical departure for how government had run social reform programs when they were first enacted under the Kennedy administration. Board of Supervisors Chair Bob Yoder said the group delivers innovative services and support that create great opportunities for families and children to succeed. The Henry County Roads Department engineers are preparing to carry out road maintenance and improvement projects throughout the county. Starting on May 22nd, the department will close Ash Avenue south of Hillsborough for 2 months to replace a culvert, with drivers advised to take an alternative route. Meanwhile, the county has approved a contract to Iowa Bridge and Culvert for projects Bros CO44, another culvert project on Iowa Avenue near Old Highway 218. The Engineering and Roads Department is also continuing its off work on blading gravel roads, sending out trucks for rocking, replacing entrance pipes, and removing debris from the Skunk River Bridge. The department advises drivers to proceed with caution during construction and warns that time frame for completion is dependent on weather conditions. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather and sports. Bring the kids and share the memories from steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Maybe your memories are of great food from the North Village to the Log Village, or going to one of the amazing concerts. This is the place where memories are made. Make plans now to enjoy the history of the past at the 2023 Midwest Old Thrashers Reunion, August 31st through September 4th in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthrashers.com for more details.
Protection is important, especially when you're talking about your dreams, which is why we're going to keep you covered with plans that can save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. That's protection.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up, your 5-day forecast, but first, obituaries. A celebration of life for Ann Sheets of Kyoto will be held from 1 to 4 p.m. May 13th at the Wooden Wheel Vineyards. Gary Lewis of Columbus Junction passed away on April 26th at the age of 81. A celebration of life will be held on July 8th from 12 to 4 p.m. at the Youth Center in the Louisa County Fairgrounds. The Snyder and Hollenbaugh Funeral and Cremation Service is in charge of the arrangements. That was obituaries. It is now time for your 5-day forecast. Today the weather has been beautiful with sunny skies and a high of 67. Tomorrow temperatures will rise to 77 degrees and it'll be partly cloudy. There's a 45% chance of rain on Friday and temperatures will fall to 66 degrees. Looking at the weekend, it'll be 78 degrees and partly cloudy on Saturday. Finally, on Sunday, there's a 50% chance of thunderstorms in the morning and temperatures will finally reach 80 degrees. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at sports.
At 5 Star Community Credit Union, we want to help you lead a better life. We offer competitive rates and convenient appointment times for all kinds of loans: auto, recreational vehicles, home equity, line of credit, holiday, and personal loans. We make it easy to build your credit and enjoy the good things in life.
We invite you to join 5 Star Community Credit Union. We are community-minded and member-focused. Come visit our locations in West Burlington and Mount Pleasant or online at 5starcu.org. Federally insured through the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tony Starr and Mike Welcher in Mount Pleasant today.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for sports. A windy night in Fairfield turned out to be a stellar night of competition for Mount Pleasant, Washington, and Fairfield. All 6 boys and girls squads performed well in the Trojans Burkhart Crew relays. Washington and Mount Pleasant put together a great showing on the boys' side. The 2 teams finished tied at 137 points apiece. For the girls, Mount Pleasant was the highest placer. The Panthers finished with 152 points, good enough for the first overall. Washington came in second with 125 total points. Washington had numerous winners on the day. Braden Harmon was a winner in discus with a throw of 149 feet. Michael Reese took the 1600-meter title with a time of 4 minutes 33.88 seconds. Josh Anderson was a winner in the 400-meter, 200-meter, and 100-meter wheelchair with times of 1 minute and 24.21 seconds, 40.45 seconds, and 20.57 seconds. Aiden Ulan clocked a 11.12 in the 100-meter dash for first overall. The Demons 4x110-meter shuttle hurdle of Austin Riebling, James Strabala, Caden Griner, and Mason Morgan were first place finishers with a time of 1 minute and 6.41 seconds. The sprint medley of Ethan Patterson, Aiden Ulan, Cameron Vongpagna, and Alec Ulan placed first at the time of 1 minute and 38.21 seconds. In the 4x200, Alec Ulan, Keter Gomez Valdez, Vongpagna, and Brennan Westfall ran a 1 minute 36.93 for first. For Mount Pleasant, Isaac Gerald was a winner in shot put. Gerald threw 50.01 feet for first overall. In long jump, Avon Trung jumped 21.11.5 for the top spot. Jacob Rickman won the 400-meter hurdles with a time of 59.452. It was the only time below 1 minute. Will Davidson ran the 100-meter hurdles in 14.6 seconds for the title. Davidson also clocked a time of 21.73 seconds for the top spot in the 200-meter. That's the second fastest time in the state and fastest in the Class 3A. The Panthers 4x800 team of Rickman, Isaac Reinders, Gabe Feldman, and Ben Carthy posted the time of 8 minutes and 42.22 seconds. In the 4x4, Rickman, Feldman, Tyler Johnson, and Jason Slout clocked in a time of 3 minutes and 37.94 seconds for first overall. On the girls' side, Mount Pleasant had 3 individual winners. Andy Scott was a winner in the 200-meter dash with a time of 26.87 seconds. Elsie Lang was the 400-meter title winner with 1 minute and 55.91 seconds. Savannah Slobodnik threw a disc 109 feet and 2 inches for first overall. The Panthers 4x200 team of Kinley White, Bailey Jalis, Courtney Raub, and Andy Scott finished with a time of 1 minute 49.63 seconds for first. Alex Scott, Trishan Scholl, Natalie Freeman, and Abby Carthy ran a 4 minute and 42.43 seconds for the top spot. Washington's Lauren Horak won the 800 meter with a time of 2 minutes and 34.43 seconds. Iris Dahl clocked 5 minutes and 5.09 seconds for the first and the 1500 meter. Grace Voss was a winner in the high jump with a leap of 5 feet. In the 100 meter hurdles, Leighton Messinger posted a time of 16.88 seconds for first. The Demons 4x4 team of Grace Voss, Leighton Messinger, Carrie Miller, Taylor Mitch were the first after a time of 4 minutes and 25.66 seconds. That is the news for Southeast Iowa. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This has been your news break.